as I read the Quran, I'm understanding that Allah is telling us that, that the fitrah is the nature and the essence of who we are. It's the nature of our creation. It's the sunnah of Allah. It's the way of Allah. It is the life of righteousness. How do we know that these different things are considered the way of the fitrah? Because Allah tells us in the Quran, in 4:1 of the Quran, that He created us from a single soul. Our fitrah is about returning to the nature of our soul. And so when He tells us that He created us, male and female from a single soul, He's telling us that that's our essence, that's who we are. Another thing that He tells us in the Quran is that in 31:28 is that our creation and our resurrection is nothing but a single soul. So again, the confirmation of returning to the fitrah is about returning to the nature of our soul, returning to the essence of who we are. In our essence, when we are born knowing, that there is a God, that there's a creator. We're born knowing that. And so one of the things He tells us in the Quran to confirm that we're born with that is that in 172 of the Quran, He says, we, from the loins of Adam and the descendants, that we testify to the very fact, from our very nature, we testify that we are, that He is the creator of all things and there's only one God, and that our nature comes from Him and back towards Him at the end of the day, on the day of judgment. And so we testify to that. The life of a baby in the womb, that position, that fetal position, and every single position is a confirmation of our submission and obedience to Allah. So He guarantees us that just by our presence in the womb, that we are obligated to return to the fitrah, whether we agree or disagree, whether we turn our faces willingly or unwillingly, we come to the point where we have to return back to the fitrah. Okay, so some of us willingly do it and some of us don't. But those who willingly do it gets the opportunity to make Jannah.